So what's up, you guys? So today we're going to be talking about the iPhone SE 4. And so this is what will be the fourth iteration of the iPhone SE. And so yeah, let's get into it. And so with the current iPhone SE, we have that giant 4.7-inch forehead and chin kind of display structure of the iPhone 8. And so with this one, we're expected to be getting a 6.1-inch OLED panel, just like featured on the iPhone 14. And so, what does this mean? So the iPhone SE4 will be taking iterations from the iPhone 14 and kind of slimming it down just a little bit. And so we're going to talk about that in this video right now. So get subscribed, and here we go. So it will come with Face ID because Apple, their Touch ID is probably one of the best things that they've made in the past 10 years. And, Face ID is also very secure and very compact when it comes to unlocking quickly, or when it asks you to stare directly at your phone, it can tell whether or not if you're staring directly at your phone. So that's super cool. We're also supposed to be getting USB-C due to the EU's enforcement practice of them forcing it in the globe. We're also supposed to be expecting the chassis to kind of have the same similar design as the iPhone 16. So basically what this could be is the iPhone 14, but the chassis would be kind of like an iPhone 16. So if you guys want to see a video about the iPhone 16, get subscribed. We're gonna put one out there and ring that bell icon. Cameras. So we're gonna be getting, the 14 model camera. And so the 14, they had a dual camera system. And so because the SE is kind of like one of those budget phones, we're gonna be cutting the cameras down just a little bit. And so that means that the SE4 will have a single camera module, but that single camera module will probably be the same module as the main sensor on the 15 models. And so this will be a 48 megapixel sensor along with a 12 megapixel front facing camera toward you. And so that leads me to the A series chips. So normally the A series chips are launched prior to the last iPhone launch. And so with the SE, what this means is that we could be expecting the A16 Bionic chip inside the iPhone SE instead of that A15, which, hey, that's a pretty good spec bump and a pretty better hardware bump if you consider that this thing is going to look a little bit more like a newer iPhone that's out there. And so perfect. And also, fun fact of the day, SE stands for Special Edition. So there you go. There's your fun fact for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. The A15 Bionic chip. Okay, so with the iPhone SE3, I guess you could say, it didn't support 5G millimeter wave bandwidth. And so basically what this means is it was kind of like the AT&T scam and how they said like, oh, you're buying a 5G phone, where really it was really 5GE, which is basically just an upward version of 4G LTE, just slight faster curve. And so according to some sources, Apple's been working on their own 5G bandwidth chip because Qualcomm's aren't really as efficient in the iPhone. And so Apple wants to kind of take theirs up another level and make a 5G chip that allows for efficiency and probably better battery life with this efficiency. And so Apple is expected to be launching a 5G modem chip that is far away from Qualcomm's and probably will perform much better than Qualcomm's. So we had a 2,279 milliamp hour battery life on the iPhone 14. And so we could be expecting that on the SE4. Now, it could be bumped a little bit because considering how technology has aged over the 2 years that the iPhone SE3 has been out, it wouldn't be wrong for Apple to, bump it up a little bit to give us a better curve in battery life. And so yeah, we could be seeing a minimum of 3,000 279 milliamp hours in battery, which is about, I would say, is about a full day of use. I mean, because that's what Apple advertises for all their base model iPhones. But it would probably be, you know, around a 21-hour screen on time and video playback, and, you know, a 44-hour long music playback. And so super cool. And release date. So we don't really have a full release date on when this thing could be launched. We do have, however, an idea of it. And so if we're thinking about this thing is going to be like the iPhone 16, but slimmer down in an iPhone 14 body with the 16 chassis. So I mean, like the curves, the edges, probably the thinness. Then yes, this could be launched in spring of 2025 or later in 2025. Now, the only reason why I'm nogging on spring of 2025 is because of that's when Apple normally launches their SE phones, is they launch them in the spring of 2023 or 2021. And so we could be expecting a new SE model coming out in the spring of 2025. So I guess that kind of leaves it to what the rumors think. And of course, yeah. And another cool fact, it will be getting the action button because it seems like Apple is trying to replace that mute switch with a button. Now, I don't feel confident in this because I prefer the mute switch. I love that. Like, I love just sliding it to mute very quickly. I don't want to have to hold the action button for it to mute my stuff. I just want to slide down and stuff. But, you know, action button, it is kind of useful for some people. And so that's super cool. But anyway, if you guys want to see a video about the iPhone 16, get subscribed because we're going to be doing one pretty soon and pretty shortly about the iPhone 16 models. Definitely go check us out on Instagram because we do a lot of more content over there, such as what you could be expecting in the future for this channel. As well as we now got a Facebook, X, and Discord. So yeah, go check those out, get subscribed, and yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. So yeah, peace out.